y'all, and welcome to my channel. My name is Mandy Glam. If you are new to my channel, like this video just happened to pop up on your feed, then welcome, okay? If you're already a part of the Mandy Glam family, then welcome back. Just to give all my new babies a quick little intro in case you've never seen any one of my videos, you've never seen me, you don't know anything about me, you don't know what I'm about. Again, my name is Mandy. Over here on my channel, mostly what I talk about are fragrances. I love to smell good, okay? I just love fragrances. Anything that has to do with fragrances, I love it, okay? So maybe you want to know more about them, maybe you're starting a collection, or you just love to hear me talk, then I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and become a part of my family. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about my weekly fragrances. This is one of those weekly fragrance review videos, okay? I know I've been slacking off. Your girl has been slacking off on her weekly reviews, okay? I just don't want to get like redundant and talk about the same fragrances over and over again. It gets kind of old. So I think I'm going to do them like every other week. Even though I have a ton of fragrances, as you can see behind me, some of them I cannot wear them out. Okay, I have to be very particular and strategic on when and where I wear them to, because I can't really be wearing them to work because some of them are very beast mode fragrances. And yeah, I have picked 2, 4, 6 fragrances that I wore Monday through Saturday, and I'm going to share them with you guys. So if you're interested to see what fragrances I wore last week, then keep watching. So the first one is one I've had in my collection for probably a year now. I bought this one at TJ Maxx for a really good price. This is The Dreamer by Versace. This is actually targeted for men, but you guys know that fragrances have no gender as far as I'm concerned, and whatever smells good to my nose is what I'm gonna wear and what I'm gonna buy. And this was a blind buy for me. I did look up the notes on it before I actually purchased it from TJ Maxx because I just wanted to see if I even liked the notes in the fragrance. But this is a very citrusy fragrance, and I love citrus. There's something about a crisp lemon note to me, an orange note, a melon note. Is melon a citrus? I don't know. It falls in the citrus family, I think. But it's something about those notes that I gravitate to a lot. So I think it could be very unisex. Again, oh my God, when I first smell it, I just get a very green citrus note, which, oh my God, smells so fresh, so aquatic. It just smells very good to my nose. This is also going to be a really good one to wear for the summertime. I know that it's going to perform well. Actually, when I first bought it, I want to say I bought it in the summertime, and I wore it, and it performed so well, you guys, on my skin. First initial blast, you get a very green, fresh note. In the middle, there's iris, lily, and flax. In the base, you get tobacco blossom and amber. So it does, I think that tobacco blossom is what gives it a little masculine flair to the fragrance. But again, like I said, I feel like a woman could easily pull this fragrance off. It's just a very good unisex, fresh. It just smells like I just stepped right out of the shower and I'm fresh, you know, like I smell like soap, you know, I smell good. And that's why I really like this fragrance. I don't know, I'm looking at my lineup, and you guys, I guess I was on a citrus kick last week, so more than one of these fragrances, I'm looking at 3 fragrances actually, and they all carry some type of citrus note in them. Is another fragrance by the House of Versace, and this is Dylan Blue. Love this fragrance, you guys. I feel like I've talked about this probably a few times on my channel if you've been following me. I love the bottle. This fragrance to me just smells like brand new denim. I don't know why. It just smells like a brand new pair of blue jeans to me. I love the smell of blue jeans, like a brand new pair of blue jeans, a blue jean jacket. That smell, I just love it so much. Another smell that I really do like, I wish somebody would, a perfumer would come up with this smell, is a new car smell. I love the smell of a new car. If you love the smell of a new car, like this video, okay? It's something about that smell, and that leather. It's just, I I love a new car smell. So anyway, back to the fragrance. Let's give it a little spray. This fragrance is so good, you guys. Another fresh, I guess I could say this fragrance has a little bit of aquatic, watery type vibe to it. You definitely get the citrus in the top of the fragrance. Let me give you guys some notes. Even though I'm now looking at the notes, there's actually not any citrus notes in this fragrance, but for some reason this fragrance comes off very citrusy to me. In the top you get Granny Smith apple, black currant, clover, forget-me-not, and sishu. It looks like a little leaf. In the middle you get peach, rose hip, petilia, rose, jasmine, and in the base you get musk, white woods, Starax, and patchouli. I don't know what Starax is, or Styrax. I don't know what that is, but it could have a smell to it that smells like something citrusy. I have to say, I do get a very citrusy vibe from this fragrance, but there's no citrus in the fragrance. But it definitely comes off very aquatic to me. Let me see what they consider this fragrance to be. Fruity, floral, green, rose, fresh, woody, and sweet. I don't get a lot of sweetness from this fragrance. Maybe slight hints of something sweet, but this fragrance definitely is fresh. Again, it gives you that feeling like you're just getting out of the shower, and it is floral. It is definitely a floral fragrance, and green, definitely green. But overall, I would say this is definitely a fresh fragrance. It just has a very fresh vibe to it. I don't get a lot of peach. Honestly, I don't get a lot of the Granny Smith apple. I do get hints of rose and the patchouli, you guys. I have to be honest, the patchouli is coming through on this fragrance loud, very loud. So if you're not a fan of patchouli, you may not be a fan of this because it's there. Because there's musk in the base, and I do get that, and I do get the woods in this fragrance as well. But this is a very beautiful fragrance, and a lot of times I like to say that it transitions well. When I say transition, I mean that this is one of those type of fragrances you could wear for sure in the daytime to work. If you're gonna be outside, I think it would be definitely good to wear in the summer heat, to be, you know, doing different activities and things like that outside. And when I say transition, I mean it could easily flow into a nighttime fragrance. I don't usually wear this fragrance in the wintertime though. I like to gravitate more to it during the spring and summer months. That's just the vibe that it gives me. I don't honestly know if this would perform the way I want it to in the wintertime, but this is Versace Dylan Blue. I wanted to smell very pretty this day. I think I wore this on Wednesday and I was feeling some type of way. I wanted something to uplift me and make me feel pretty, and just I wanted something where I could just get whiffs of it all day. And I grabbed Mon Paris by YSL. I've never even been to Paris, but I can imagine this is probably what Paris may smell like, okay? One day I will make it there, all right? But this is so good. This is definitely berries. I don't even have to look up the notes because I know it is strawberry or raspberry in the top. But just so I'm clear and I don't want to confuse anybody, let's go ahead and look up the notes. You know why I second guess myself? Because I love this fragrance so much. Yes, in the top, there's strawberry, there's raspberry, there is pear, there is orange, tangerine, there is bergamot, and something called calon. It looks like some type of molecule or something like that. In the middle, you get peony, jasmine sambac, Chinese jasmine, dortra, and orange blossom. In the base, you get Indonesian patchouli, you get more patchouli, white musk, vanilla, ambroxan. I love ambroxan in fragrances, moss, and cedar. You know, this is one of those fragrances I love from the top notes to the middle to the base. And I love it at initial spray. I love it when it's drying down. I love the dry down in this fragrance because it has some of my favorite notes like cedar, ambroxan, patchouli, And I think this is just a really good fragrance. This is one of those fruit chuli fragrances, fruit chuli, because it has the fruit in the top and patchouli in the base, and it's just done very, very well. Never would even imagine patchouli meshing well with a fruit like strawberry and raspberry. There's a lot of fruit in the top in this fragrance, and orange. This is a very fruity fragrance. I do get a lot of similarities with this one and Burberry Her. I think Burberry Her just comes off a little bit more of a cherry strawberry note to me, and I'm not the biggest fan of cherry notes. I don't know, I struggle a lot with the cherry note. This one over the Burberry Her. It just that the Her and the dry down, I don't know if it was initial blast that I didn't like or initial spray, but it was something about it that I don't know, I just gravitated to this one more. This was definitely more of my personality and in the fragrance, so I went with this one, and I don't regret it at all. I honestly don't wear this one enough. This is going to be one that I'm definitely going to pick up more this summer because I want to wear it more. And you guys, when I tell you, I sprayed maybe like 3 sprays of this fragrance. This fragrance projects like a beast, okay? Oh my God, everybody can smell this on me, and I'm trying to wear my fragrances on the low, and I was hoping nobody got too close to me. Really, you don't really have to get close to me. I could literally just walk by you and you would smell this on me. That's what this is giving, okay? Easily out of this fragrance, 6 to 7 hour wear, no joke. And so I just have to say, like, I'm really amazed by the performance of this fragrance. Really good. This is Mon Paris by YSL. All right, so my next one is actually targeted for men. I feel like I have to say that because I don't want anybody to go looking for this fragrance, because a lot of times you guys do buy fragrances based off my recommendation. Thank you for trusting me. And I want to be clear when I announce the fragrance, and I want you to know that, you know, who it's targeted for. Again, to me, fragrances have no gender. I wear whatever I want, but I just like to say that. So hopefully I'm not getting on y'all's nerves when I do that, okay? But yeah, this is Valentino's Born in Roma. Is it Uomo? I want to say this, what is this called actually? This is Valentino Uomo Born in Roma, okay? And it is targeted for men. But the reason why I got this fragrance, you guys, is because it has a note of pineapple in the fragrance. I love pineapple. I love to eat pineapple. I love pineapple on my pizza, okay? I know a lot of people can't get with that, but I love that sweetness and then the, you know, the spiciness on my pizza. So I don't know, I'm just weird like that, I guess. But I wanted it because of the pineapple note in it. I don't have any other fragrances in my collection with a pineapple note. So when I originally bought the fragrance, I was actually going back and forth with the yellow Donna Born in Roma and this one, the Uomo. For men, I was going back and forth because they both smell really good. But what won me over with this one is, number one, that pineapple note, and then the note of spice and ginger in this fragrance, and vanilla. Oh, this is absolutely sexy. Yes, I'm going to be honest with you, it does lean more on the masculine side, but I'm okay with that. It just has a very sweet freshness to it, and it could also kind of come off a little bit aquatic if you're into aquatic smells. Let me give you the notes. In the top you get pineapple, mandarin orange. In the base you get ginger, spices, and gingerbread. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. And vanilla absolute and cedar essence in the base. This is a very yummy edible fragrance, and I actually do love gingerbread. I love gingerbread. I love gingerbread cake. I love gingerbread cookies. So I am a ginger fan. I do love ginger, and the way this is blended in the fragrance smells so good. I honestly think this is going to be good all year round because it does have that pineapple and mandarin note in the top, which I feel like kind of comes off very springtime, summertime to me. But when the ginger and the spices and the gingerbread kicks in, I feel like, and the vanilla, I feel like this is gonna perform so well in the winter time. So the proper name for this fragrance, if you're looking for it, is Valentino Uoma Born in Roma Yellow Dream. Okay, Yellow Dream. Smells great. So the next one, I wore this one on Friday, I believe. Yeah, it was Friday. So I wanted something a little bit fun, flirty, girly. I was in a good mood. I got paid. So you know, it's Friday and a payday. I was feeling some type of way. I was ready to push through my day, and I wanted something that was gonna give me these sweet notes all during the day. So I picked this one. This is Flori by Giorgio Armani, and I absolutely adore this fragrance. This is a very fun fragrance. When I wear this fragrance, I feel very feminine. I feel very girly. I feel happy. You know, fragrances invoke a certain emotion and feeling and memory inside of you, and every time I wear this, I feel like so girly, and I smell like a piece of candy. That's what this fragrance gives me. It gives me sweet, it gives me candy, and I love that. One thing I could say about this fragrance was a little bit disappointing. This is the only bad thing that I have to say about this fragrance, is the fact that it doesn't project as much as I wanted to. Maybe after a while my nose just kind of goes blind to it. I don't know, but on Friday when I wore it, I only did, you know, 3 sprays. I don't think I did more than 3. I could have done 4, but it sat very close to my skin, so I was getting these whiffs of sweetness all day, which I really enjoyed. But the very first time I wore it out and about, it just wasn't there. After about 3 hours, it wasn't there. And you guys, I bathed myself in this fragrance that day, and so I was really disappointed with that. Enough to make me want to get rid of the fragrance. I'm definitely keeping this in my collection. I'm glad I got a big bottle of it. I think this is a 3.4 ounce, or is it a 1.0? It is a, oh, it's a 1.7 ounce, but the bottle is huge. Yeah, it's a 1.7, but yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this fragrance. Anytime I want to feel girly, I spray this on, and it does the trick. Okay, fragrance, you get blackcurrant. That's what gives it that sweetness, because blackcurrant, it looks like blackberries, but it's actually blackcurrant. You get green mandarin. In the middle, you get neroli, you get rose, patchouli, and oak moss. And in the base, you get vanilla and musk. If you guys have been following me for a long time, you probably have noticed by now that a lot of my fragrances carry the same note, like oak moss and patchouli, vanilla and musk. I am coming to find out that those notes I love, and I gravitate to them, just not even knowing, just kind of like subconsciously, I guess. I just gravitate to them. And yeah, so you'll see a lot of my fragrances carry the same notes. This is a flanker to the Giorgio Armani C, okay? But I hadn't owned anything from the C line, and now I own 3 fragrances from the C line. I don't know, I'm kind of backwards. It's like, where I been? Where you been, girl? Where you been? I don't know, living in a shoe, I guess. So if you have this fragrance, comment below. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you adore it as much as I do, okay? And this is Miu Miu Twist. Love this fragrance, you guys. I'm telling you, I don't know, I've not seen one YouTube video where a reviewer talked about this fragrance. Why is that? Is it not liked in the community or what? Or maybe it's old. Maybe I need to go back and watch videos from 3 years ago. Maybe they're talking about it then. I don't know. But this is a gem, you guys. At the top, you get apple blossom, bergamot, red berries. In the middle, you get violet, musk. In the middle, you get violet and musk. In the base, you get cedar, amber, and tonka bean. So this fragrance definitely comes off a little spicy. It's definitely a fresh fragrance. It's definitely fresh, definitely aquatic. It really reminds me of springtime, summertime, those type of, you know, vibes. Yeah, definitely aquatic, definitely fresh. And of course in the top I get the berries, not necessarily a sweet berry, but it is a berry fragrance, okay? The apple blossom is coming through, the bergamot definitely is coming through, which kind of gives it a citrusy vibe to me as well. I love everything about this fragrance. I don't know if you guys saw my recent video I did where I had some samples from Decant X, and one of those samples included the fragrance Bal de Freak by Breda. That's very popular right now on YouTube. A lot of people are talking about that fragrance, and I was doing some research on Fragrantica, and come to find out some people compare that fragrance to this fragrance. And initially when I smelled the Bal de Freak, I was like, no, they're not the same. And once Bal de Freak dried down on me, I was like, oh yeah, this is Miu Miu Twist. Like, it definitely is very reminiscent of Miu Miu Twist. They're very reminiscent of each other, I have to say that. Projection is amazing, longevity is amazing, compliment beast. You hear me? Compliment beast. Highly recommend this. Would I recommend this to blind buy it? Probably not. But if you trust me and we love some of the same fragrances, I would say blind buy the fragrance, okay? I think this is a very, very good fragrance, okay? If you're looking for something that smells like Bal de Freak, I would say put your nose on this one and give it a try. This is Miu Miu Twist. Been slacking off on the weekly lineup fragrances, I'm not even gonna lie. But I think, like I said, I'm gonna do them every other week. I don't think I'm gonna do them every week. Okay. I do have some other videos lined up for you. I have a summertime fragrance lineup that I'm gonna put out this week. Along with this video, I'm gonna put out some other videos for you guys as well, so stay tuned for that. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would become a part of my family. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, the little gray bell up at the top. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video and you don't miss out. Comment below if you have any of these fragrances. I'd love to get your opinion on them, okay? I hope you guys are having a blessed week, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah.